Hey guys, Cawbeertv, running Ancient Wilds. No, that was last week. We're running Peacekeepers this week, idiot. We're going to keep hold of that hand because we've got 2 mana open. We only need to hit 1 more mana and we can cast everything in our hand. And we've got pretty decent hands, so run through our cards. Did I do that the last time? I think I did. Anyway, we've got our Doom Traveller. He's a 1-1. When he dies, he puts a 1-1 Flying Spirit token on the battlefield. We've got our Corderer Paddling, who is a 2 cost, 3-1 with Battle Cry, good card. We've got a Master Decoy, 2 cost, 1-2, so reasonably good at blocking, but you can tap creatures down if you want to spend power. We've got our Attending Knight, and we've got our Journey to Nowhere. Our Attending Knight is a 2 cost, first strike, drops down an extra 1-1, and Journey to Nowhere gets rid of an opponent's card. He could possibly play in Born of Flame, because he has dropped a mountain with no creature, so... No, we'll drop down one of our Master Decoys this turn. I could have dropped him down, but he does have, there is spells in that deck that just do 1 damage, and that can quite easily decimate my hand early on. With him having 2 in the back, makes it just a little bit more secure if he is currently running Born of Flame. We're getting it for 1 damage anyway. So Glorious Anthem, hit one of them, or Honor of the Pure would be nice. Or even a mana would be nice. I'd rather hit him on Honor of the Pure before I hit Glorious Anthem because we can't cast that. So he is running Born of Flame. So he's got the enhancement and Dude Out, which is kind of nasty because he can destroy one of my enhancements. But oh, look at that, we land our Glorious Anthem. That's a bit of a bummer. Okie dokie. Drop him down this turn, I suppose. Swing in with the team. Come on. There we go. I'm happy if he trades here, because that can destroy that, and we'll need to get rid of that before we cast that. So he's thinking about it. Yeah, we're trading. Fantabulosy, because I've got another one in my hand. As I said, the way I run Peacekeepers is I kind of let the creatures be a little bit disposable. I like they're disposable because they're so low cost. A bit like the Goblins in a sense, though Goblins works quite differently because your creatures aren't indispensable, because you need them all. If that makes sense to you guys. Because it's like certain creatures are indispensable in the Goblins, where certain of them are not. Whereas as me, it's my enhancements that are the creatures are generally the things that are indispensable. These things, because if I get them on, they just make all my really rubbishy creatures really strong. So we want to hit our planes here this turn, please. Planes, 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 planes. See, there we go. There's the end ball, so that kills both my dudes. That was the risk of casting that guy first, which is a really bit annoying, but there we go. We don't hit our planes, but we do get another paddling, so we'll drop him down, may as well. You can probably ping it anyway. Getting a bit mana screwed this one. It was, you know, I think it's worth the risk holding of 2 lands, especially when you only need 3 to cast everything in your hand. But sometimes that's the breaks, so at least we're getting for 5. 5? We get him down to 15, sorry, we're getting for 1. End our turn, pass it back over to him. So he's got his wee medallion thing out, which gives him an extra power to his mana pool here. He cast the, I'll just show you what he cast. Rain of Embers, 1 damage to each player and each creature. He's hit his 4th mountain. And obviously the Torch Fiend. Oh, my mouse, guys, is a wee bit knackered. It's the mouse wheel. I'm hopefully going to get it replaced, but the zoom in function is really pain. He can sacrifice for 1 mountain cost. Yes, there's our planes. He has dropped the 5/4 dude. So I'm just thinking what I should do here. I can't swing in with this dude because he'll just kill it. So there's no point unless I cast that, and then that would allow me to swing in and kill that and trade. Is that the play? Or I could Journey to Nowhere, but then that won't. There's no point in Journey to Nowhere this turn because I've only got 3 lands. So we may as well use, I think, our mana efficiently here. And he's still got Flame Break, so yep, I think our play is to drop this, make this a 4/2, so I can at least kill this if he wants to trade. Swing in, get it for some damage. If not, he takes 7, so I'm kind of happy with that. I'm on 19, so if he doesn't block, then he can do 5. But then we can Journey to Nowhere, hit that dude next turn, and then swing back in for another 7. So he's thinking about if he wants to block. As I said, I'm quite happy to trade. Mine's a 2 cost, his is quite a big cost, his is a 5 cost, so I'll trade a 2 for a 5. I mean, I am getting the boost, but that's what I like about this deck, you know, just a couple of these cards out and you're trading really low cost cards for really big cards. It's very enjoyable. Especially after last week's Ancient Wilds, as I said, I think in a previous video. Ancient Wilds was a good deck, I really enjoyed it, and when I got to the, I mean, I've got a lot of backlog videos, I'll tell you this, I've got a lot of, oh, just before we do that, he's got the Phoenix, which when it dies, deals 3 damage to each player and each creature. He's only on 9, so that's kind of risky casting that thing. So we are going to drop, do we just Journey to Nowhere that this turn? I think we'll probably just Journey to Nowhere, he's Phoenix. Maybe. If I put this out, she'll be a 3-3. Or I could drop my Master Decoy. I can't swing in, and I want to swing in. We want to swing in, so this is a play. Journey to Nowhere. Say goodbye to your Phoenix. And then we'll swing in again for another 7. And this should force him to block this turn, so we'll trade. He has to block. I'll go get back to my story in a second. Even though I've totally lost track of what I was actually talking about, which is kind of annoying. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yep, so he's traded, so that's kind of cool. He's down to 6. So I was talking about Ancient Wilds. Yeah, I've got a backlog of about, I think, 10 videos. Some of them are just quite funny. I'll leave them for later on, but I lost a lot of games in the middle section. From I started the deck, it was okay, and then as I started messing around with it, I started to lose a lot of games just by putting certain things in that I don't think really worked in combination. So there's a few games where the deck's a bit messy, but oh, he's got the haste dude, so he's going to swing in for 6 if he wants. But then he'll be taking another 3 next turn. No, I won't be giving him 3, I'll be giving him 2. But we've got Master Decoy, we've got Order Crusader of Auric, and we've got Attending Knight, so swinging for 6. Hopefully Oblivion Ring off the top would be nice, or another Glorious Anthem probably would be nice. Or Knight of the Watch, which we're nowhere near casting. We are getting a bit mana screwed in this game this time round. I think the play is to drop our Attending Knight, because that becomes a 3-3. And we can use our dude to chomp block if we need to. Block here. I mean, I could have dropped this guy and then used his ability to tap, but this means he can't really attack next turn, because if he attacks he's dead, so unless he can kill both my creatures. So you could have Flame Break, but then Flame Break's going to do damage to him as well. So he's got Chandra's Outrage, probably the flyer, if he's right. Yeah, that's a clever idea, get rid of the flyer because he knows he can't come over the top now. Now he gets a couple of guys with haste. I've still got First Strike, remember, so I'm hoping he'll swing in with the big boy. He's thinking about it. He's definitely thinking about it. He's now got no cards in hand, if you've noticed, so this is his hand. So that's interesting. Just thinking what we do here. Best source of mana is, I think, to drop her. Maybe? Yeah, we'll drop her because she's quite big. She's a 4-4, so I can't swing him. But the risk is if he does Flame Break, then I would lose my entire side. But then it'd put him down to 1, so I could really do another Doom Traveller. If I can get a Doom Traveller next turn, I can put down my Decoy and my Doom Traveller, or my Paddling and my Traveller. Oops, he's got a Fiery Hellhound. So that's what he's drawing. So he's running a reasonably weird version of Born of Flame. He was running more than 60 cards anyway. Don't run that card. You'll see my Born of Flame deck in the future, but I run it very creature light and very spell heavy, just the way I run it. So he's going to swing in with one dude, which is bizarre, because I can just block and kill it. Thank you very much. Don't know why he would do that. Can't kill me. I mean, they can't even kill that either, because it's got First Strike. But I'll leave he obviously doesn't know that's got First Strike, so I'll leave that as a little surprise for him later on. Right, that's interesting. We still can't win, which is annoying, so I think our play is to get 2 creatures on the battlefield this turn. So we'll drop our Paddling, and obviously our Vanguard down, which makes this guy now a 6-6, which is excellent. Do I want to swing in? Right, so let's see if I swing in. If he'll block here and we'll trade, which is probably a good move actually, because then, yep, we're going to swing in. The reason I'm going to swing in here, guys, is I want to trade here. Oh, wait a minute, he might not trade with this. He might block here. He might sack that to attack that, and he's still got 4 power open to kill. So no, we'll not do that. I was thinking of a block he would probably trade there. So we'll not bother, because remember, you've got to be careful when you attack with the Crusader with the other creatures, because if you kill both those creatures, she'd become a 4-4, and if she takes 4 damage, she would die. The reason I was thinking of getting swinging in is because I want rid of this, because if he does spells to my face, excellent, he didn't hit it. If he had done a spell to my face, he's got more of these wee annoying dudes down. If he can do a lot of damage to me in one turn. But that doesn't matter, we've won now, because there's nothing he can do, because we can swing in for enough damage with the team. He's thinking about it, but there's nothing you can do, man. It's GG. So, good game. Oh, we get our Doom Traveller as well, so we'll just drop both these guys down. Just because it makes her massive. Right, and then we're just going to swing all in there with everybody that we can. Here we go, guys. There's nothing he can do. He can trade reasonably well, but it's not going to matter because I've got 2 guys coming through. So he's going to block anyway. If you were going to block, you should use this guy to block something and power it up. So he's thinking, but I've still got 7 coming through over the top. So we got guys. There we go, guys. That's some Peacekeepers. Oh, we got in for Steed Lethal as well. By the looks of things, that can't be right. You only had 4 health. How did we do that? I don't know. I must have just not added up properly. Oh, because of the first strike. So there we go, guys. Cawbeertv signing out.